It was not on. It is on now.
Why don't you state your appearance one more time?
R. Timothy Jansen on behalf of Mr. Arnold.
Thank you very much. Mr. Arnold, you're charged with 4 counts of robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon less than $750 and 4 counts of kidnapping to harm or terrorize.
Judge, I need to clarify, one of those counts of that you just read off for each of the charges is actually a conspiracy count. It's 3 armed robberies, 3 counts of kidnapping, and a conspiracy to kidnap and a conspiracy for armed robbery.
I see that. I apologize. So for the
Once they
purposes
put
of
you
our
in
docket today,
conspiracy,
because the warrant has already
it's
determined
over.
probable
You're
cause at those levels,
Because you premeditated the shit.
count number 4, count number 7 will be conspiracy to commit robbery with a firearm, a felony of the 2nd degree. And count number 8, this is as in the warrant, is conspiracy to commit kidnapping to harm or terrorize, a felony 2nd. Sorry,
Damn.
Mr. Diaz, go ahead.
Your Honor, we filed a pretrial detention motion. I know that we sort of preliminarily discussed we'd be available for Monday morning for a hearing.
All right. And you only filed on the 6 PBLs, is that right?
That is correct.
All right. Mr. Jansen, at this stage, I'll hear any objections you have to the facial sufficiency of the motion since probable cause has already been determined by a judge in issuing the warrant.
Yes, Judge, I understand that the probable cause has already been established, and they filed their motion. We are asking, he's absolutely denying these allegations,
Got to.
and we're asking to have a bond
You got
hearing
to.
as soon as possible. I believe 9:30 on Monday is appropriate,
Okay.
and we can be ready for that.
Okay.
However, Judge, I do want to make one thing for the record. In reviewing the pre-trial detention order and the charges, it appears that much, if not all, of these charges against my client rely on the testimony of 2 co-defendants who entered pleas
Yep.
recently. We would ask that the court
Yep.
have the government give us a copy of those pleas
Damn, it's
prior
all
to the
pot
detention
snitched
hearing,
on them.
because we believe it may be Brady material. And we would also ask that their prior statements that were made when they were arrested be disclosed, because that may contain Brady information for the detention hearing.
Okay. You're not entitled to any discovery before a pretrial detention hearing. If you'd like to re-raise that with the judge who's handling the hearing, I'll be happy to address that. I'm going to deny that request at this time.
Damn.
But, you may want to talk to Mr. Diaz and then talk with Chief Judge Sabella if you'd like a continuance. You have the right to request that under Rule 3.132.
I understand.
I'm not sure at this point it's proper for me to order the state to do that, given the rules that are in place for a pretrial detention hearing. But I certainly appreciate that request, Mr. Jansen.
He
and
appreciate
I'll
it.
deny it at this time without prejudice to re-raising that issue to the extent you feel it's necessary for preparing for the hearing, okay?
Right, Judge. And our problem is if we file
Bro
a
got a
motion and have a
suicide
hearing on it,
vest
it'll
on?
delay our hearing.
I understand. All right. So because there's no objections to the facial sufficiency of the motion, the rule requires me to set a hearing within 5 days on the state's motion for pretrial detention. So, Mr. Arnold, because you've been arrested on 6 dangerous crimes under Section 907.0415A that are first-degree felonies categorized as dangerous crimes and punishable by life in prison, you are going to be held at no bond on those charges until we can have a hearing on the state's motion for pretrial detention.
Damn.
That hearing is going to be Monday, June the 29th at 9:30 in the morning in Courtroom 1 in front of Chief Judge Sabella. If the parties have any issues before then, including tomorrow, you can raise them with my office. I'll coordinate with Chief Judge Sabella, and I'll be happy to address them in any way that I can, okay?
Thank you.
Damn.
Thank you, Mr. Jensen. Thank you, Mr. Diaz.
Thank you.
That's it.